What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is HeroWars Central. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. It's good to be back. I'm sorry that I missed everyone yesterday. It was for a good cause, kind of, I guess. Say hi to the chat real quick. I see a penguin there in the live stream. Des Lane is here. Limbicago is here. Toons, Lexana Meyer, welcome back. Sistan, welcome. Shazbot, Tats Gamers. D. Warman is running the show. Jeev is here. Topaz Blue. How is everybody going? Dustin asks, do we have any details about Mojo? Yes, but I'm not sharing them with you. Cody, what's up? Notice me, Russell. Russell, what's up? What's up, Russell? Joe Suze, Timison. Happy Wednesday, Charlie. I think that the new thing that Nexter's alluded to coming this week will be the new Ascension skills for some heroes. Son of Spartacus, I think it's the Mojo Brawl now, actually. I think it's the Mojo Brawl. If I had to guess, but you know how it be. Sometimes we're right, sometimes we're wrong. Either way, people will be unhappy. I saw some comments today in a Discord that people are thinking that Mojo is going to be, completely nerfed against bosses, and that rumor just took off, and, here we are. Mojo's useful? Yeah, Mojo is useful. He's great against some bosses. Wiki and Japanese sites have Great Storm for 513. Guess they were both wrong. I don't know. It seems like that we're getting a Mojo Brawl event this weekend. It seems like, well, let's just go ahead and discuss this now. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Get it out of the way. About 2 hours ago, the official Facebook page made this post. Hi everyone, Mojo's about to get stronger this week, and you'll be able to test him in a special Brawls event. If you want to be one of the first ones to see the improved Mojo, don't miss our live stream on May 12th at 4 p.m. UTC. May 12th is tomorrow, 4 p.m. UTC is 11 a.m. Central Time, 1 hour before my live stream would typically go live on a regular day. But since it's Thursday, I don't live stream until later in the evening. Which, by the way, we are going to be live streaming at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. See right there, 30 minutes before the event goes live. We'll start with the live stream, and then we will, when the event does go live, we'll play it a little bit. We'll talk about it a little bit more. In tomorrow's live stream with Daniel, I would imagine we're going to see what the new skills or the upgraded skills for Mojo are going to be, right? We could guess. We don't know for certain. We don't know for 100% sure, but we can kind of get an idea, right? We can kind of get an idea. And while we aren't 100% sure what the tasks for the Mojo event will be, it looks as though we're going to get a Mojo Brawl event this weekend. And we did have a Lilith Brawl a couple of months ago. So we can kind of base our information on that. I think we did have another Brawl after the Lilith Brawl, but I can't remember for sure. We had Login. Okay, and the Lilith Brawl was a 5-day event. I don't think that the Mojo Brawl is going to be a 5-day event, but it could be. Could be. The Judge Brawl. Judge? Okay. We'll take a look at the Judge. Revelation of the Space Guardian. Okay. This was also a 5-day event. Yeah. So you need to log in. Wait, let's see. There's 8 tasks here, and on the Lilith event, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so both events, both Brawl events that we've had in 2022 has had 8 tasks. Log in, spend emeralds, spend 100,000 emeralds. Beyond the Stars is to buy VIP, and of course, getting VIP you can get from anywhere you can spend money. Buying emeralds, buying Valkyrie's Favor, buying bundles, buying a skin, buying the golden ticket. Might be a good time to buy the golden ticket if you're on the fence about it. And then next we have spending energy, spending 15,000 energy. That's only 3,000 a day. Only. Secrets of the Universe is open chests in Outland. Facing Danger is to start or join 5 adventures. Gift of the Old Ones is to open 100 artifact chests. And Byways of History is to open chests in the tower. Now, I believe those tasks were exactly the same as the Lilith Brawl, and it looks like that is correct. Maybe slight variation in what you have to actually spend. But if I were a betting man, and you know how I love to speculate, I would imagine that this is probably what we're going to be dealing with in tomorrow night's event. Now, remember, the typical events go live at 9 p.m. Central Time. That's 2 a.m. UTC for web. And that is 5 a.m. UTC or 12 midnight Central Time for Facebook. Okay? So we'll be able to take a look at this on the web version of the game while we're still live tomorrow. And I would almost guarantee that sometime between now and Daniel's live stream, we will have the full task list. We'll have the full list of all of the items in the shop. I would imagine that we'll probably get some kind of information about the rewards that we get for the daily attacks. Remember, we have to win like 10 or 15 times, something like that. And it is one of those. It's one of those events where the shop is filled with items for the appropriate hero, and apparently this is an issue because while this is a fun event, an interactive event, the third shop that contains mage items, so your tanks and your damage dealers, your agility heroes, are still left out in the cold. Wally says, "Boo, not another Brawl event." I love the Brawl events. Ben Little says, "Why are they only working on mages?" Great question. Great question. Maybe they want us to continually level up mages because they're about to release an Isaac counter hero. Oh man, speculation. Be careful. Mobile needs brawls. I agree. Hello, Charlie, and all the heroes of Dominion. What's up, Dr. Topologist? So if something changes, then we'll definitely post about it. We'll share the information that we can, and of course, the live stream will be tomorrow. Daniel's going to break down the shop, the tasks, so we'll get 100% verification of everything that's going to be happening with this event. make sure that you're there. It would probably mean a lot to them, and I bet you they're going to be giving away something. Now, according to this Facebook post, there's no giveaway, right? There's no contest for leaving a comment on a video or anywhere. That may change, but I doubt it. More likely, they're going to just give you a link in the description for you to click on and to go and collect some rewards. That's probably my best guess. All right, and if something does change, we'll add it to then. But I will. I'll probably do my morning warning, my Thursday morning warning video. We'll do another giveaway. We'll do another sweepstakes drawing for Facebook and web players, and then of course the Mojo live stream, and then we'll just enjoy the rest of our Thursday. Yeah. If this is for the Mojo's Brawl event, yes. What's with the clickbait? Yeah, I like to lie about my content. Another game will get more time to finish all quests. Why is there no A button to do all the clicks? Brian, I'm guessing 5 days. The history of Brawl events on HeroWars Facebook and web so far in 2022 is that the Judge and the Lilith Brawl each had 5 days. So I guess the Japanese wiki and the English wiki saying that we are getting a pet event this weekend is incorrect. Hey Charlie, before talking about Z-Shock, can you tell us if you enjoyed the new Doctor Strange movie? Okay, the Doctor Strange movie was good. I enjoyed the Doctor Strange movie. I think it's a great Marvel movie. Some incredible fan service. If you guys are familiar with comic book stories and TV shows from the 90s, then you'll really get a kick out of this movie. It is a little jump scary at times. It's a little spooky. I'm not a big fan of horror movies and scary movies and stuff like that as it is. So I struggled at times, but it wasn't like I was, hiding under my blanket or anything during the movie. Some great cameos, some really cool in-credit scenes. I am glad that I went and saw it in theaters. Definitely watch it again whenever it does come to Disney Plus, one of the 17 streaming services that we have. And it's a good movie. It's a good movie. I have some concerns about some of the story choices that they made. It didn't seem like they gave enough attention to certain characters. But I'm not going to go any deeper than that because I don't want to spoil anything. I think that they could have gone a different direction, but I believe that Benedict Cumberbatch, I believe that he signed on for like several more Marvel movies, like several more over the last week. Or maybe he just came out and said that he's interested in playing Doctor Strange for, another couple of years. Because, like Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr., the other big Marvel actors, like they put in their 10 years, 10 plus years actually. And they're moving on to other things. You can't just be a superhero forever. I can't imagine how much stress that Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth, Dave Bautista, I can't imagine how much stress they're putting on their bodies getting into superhero movie shape, once every 3 years or so. Like, that's just not how, like, you see all these people that walk around just ripped, just, completely shredded. They, you can't maintain that all the time. You just can't. You can't. Robert Downey Jr., of course, he got to walk around basically in pajamas with motion capture bulbs on him, which, that's the life, if you ask me. It was a good movie. It was a nice, relaxing morning. We went at I went at like 10 a.m. and I got, a little soda, a little candy. Enjoyed myself. Really enjoyed myself. Thank you for asking. Shangsu asks if someone to use your Discord and win your raffle. You can get a hold of me over on Facebook Messenger, although I definitely check Discord more than anything else, which is why I say check my Discord or get a hold of me on Discord, because I don't check Instagram, I don't check Facebook Messenger as much as I should. But then again, I also tell people that they need to contact me on Discord. He was made for that Doctor Strange role. Yep. Chris Evans was the Human Torch before he was Captain America. You know, Chris Evans, I think, has played 7 different comic book heroes. 7 different comic book heroes. Or characters, not heroes. He hasn't always been a hero. 1 or 2 of them, he was kind of a villain. YouTube reply are not available. YouTube reply are not available. YouTube reply. What are you referring to there, Chung? Strength-based heal. Strength-based heal would be interesting. That'd be real interesting. Putting healers with mages is making it rough for mage team build. Thank goodness I love physical attacking teams. Got to spread things around for sure. I think that's why in the beginning I gravitated towards physical attacking teams and not like the twins or Satori or whatever. Because how expensive it was. Right? Yeah. Reply to YouTube comment. Oh, I got you. No, we got to take it off YouTube because I don't want your personal information being public. So if for example, I need to collect some information from you about a contest, and you know, YouTube doesn't really like that sort of thing being public. So for my safety, I'm not doing I don't do YouTube comments. I mean, I won't handle a contest win via YouTube comments. Not a bad idea, especially since they would need the health. Yeah. I mean, we already have Jorgen. Jorgen's a strength-based mage. Kind of interesting. There. And somebody asked about Zisha. I'm not sure why. Don't really have anything to say about Zisha in this live stream. Weird. Oh well. Let's check in with the game. Oh, I'm real far behind. Hold on. Let me burn a little bit of this energy. If you haven't already, guys, please jump onto the Facebook page of your platform's representation and make sure to collect the gifts that you've got today. There's a really good one on the Facebook and website of things. We'll come back to that in a little bit. You sent me a message on Discord. Russell, maybe I missed it. My agenda said Zisha is coming. Does it? Oh, just kidding. JK. Just kidding. Clickbait. Am I right? It's a joke. I would imagine that Zisha is coming to Facebook and web sometime. You know. Sometime in the future. Randy and Chance. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? Luther and Judge is going to make Martha worthless. So the answer to this lineup is Sebastian to remove Jorgen's effects. And Helios to counter all of those critical hitters. Maybe during Summerfest. Maybe. My guild doesn't have much activity. That is correct. Something I touched on Mondays. Oh, I forgot to tab this. Shoot. Trying to build new habits. Something I touched on Monday's live stream, or maybe it was Fridays. I can't even remember. Was how I don't put a lot of stock in, you know, trying to be the best on my server. And if I wanted to be, how I would spend significantly more than I'm spending now. And change guilds. This Fenris is doing a lot of work keeping that Luther blind. Huh. I had beat this guy in the past. If Fafnir on Facebook is presented, he will be perfectly balanced with Kark or Yasmin. No, he won't be the same. Monte, he won't be the same. He'll be different. He will be different. Okay, so we've definitely learned our lesson with Celeste teams. We're going to put Oliver back on here. We'll put Axel right there. There we go. Not a chance, get it? Maybe no Helios. I probably didn't need Helios there. You're probably right. I could have probably gotten away without Helios. I am pushing my luck using Jorgen and Faceless against the enemy Isaac here. But I think that between the enemy Celeste and the enemy Helios, I can charge my Isaac a little bit faster. That guy's Kark tickled me. Big stun though. Oh, big stun. Oh, blinded. Not good. Throw up the shield. Try to protect a little bit of damage there. Can't ult because I'm silenced. Long silence, man. Big armor penetration artifact from Isaac. Doing the thing. Astaroth is keeping my Faceless from being able to copy. Armor artifacts do not matter. That was a little closer than I cared for it to be, Randy. I'll be honest with you. Your Kark tickles, even though he's pretty strong. How thick was that Kark? Let's check him out. A little bit lower than mine. A little bit less investment than my Kark. That's why I used the enemy Jorgen. Or that's why I used Jorgen there. That was tough. Maybe Isaac wasn't the choice. Though ulting with that Isaac right before my Kark allowed me to basically ignore that armor artifact that popped up. Not 100%, but close to it. And that Isaac, man, I'm like, so my Astro, I'm sorry, my Faceless did ult one time. So right about here, I get silenced. And I'm like mashing my keyboard trying to use my Isaac. Mashing my keyboard trying to use my Isaac. And then as soon as that landed, yeah. That one was a little close, but I think we were fine. I think we were fine there. Hit those no-look blinds. If it is revamped, then we may as well have a boring brawl event when I don't like it, yet it also can be giving his Ascension skills as well. He may be getting his Ascension skills. You know? Mojo may be getting Ascension skills, for all we know. That might be his update. Or maybe he's getting more damage. What's the wording? What's the wording that they said here? Mojo is about to get stronger this week. So I don't think it's going to be a rework. I don't think that they're going to change his skills. Because they usually say, like over on HeroWars Mobile. Ju is now stronger. Okay. They didn't change his skills. They increased the effectiveness, right? They didn't outright move things around. So I would imagine that they're just making him do more damage. Maybe they're going to change his ultimate so that it doesn't have the ability to be interrupted. There we go. Because he can't use his basic attack or any other abilities while he's using this ultimate. Man, that skin is so cool, guys. I love this skin. What kind of upgrades do we think that Mojo could get? The easy answer is to increase his modifier. 20% modifier on 6 hits or whatever it is. A bonus, maybe a little bit higher heal. Do we want him to become more of a healer? Mobile news? Mike, there is no mobile news. Sorry. I would definitely talk about mobile stuff if we had stuff to talk about. I definitely would. Sorry, Mike. Charlie, how do we find you on Discord? Just go into the Discord, Andrew, and type at HeroWars Central, and then type a message. At HeroWars Central. And make sure it's on my Discord. And it'll ping me. Maybe an increase on stun duration. I don't know. I think what they might do is make it so that this doesn't take a whole 6 seconds away from him attacking. This is one of the reasons why he's chosen less over other mages, is because his ultimate can be interrupted, and it basically doesn't let him heal or do any of his other abilities. Of course, Hex starts at the beginning of the fight regardless, which I think is why this is the case. They might do that, or they may give him his Ascension skills, or both. Or both. NA1DU, is the pet event delayed? Delayed from when? When was the pet event? Was it supposed to be this weekend? Mojo healing boost. Do we need more healers? Yeah, more healing. Charlie, I love the channel, but I just saw the video this morning where you were upset with top players hiding teams when you do not disclose your mobile teams. I don't disclose my mobile teams because people bother me on Facebook and people bother people on mobile. I'm not hiding my strategy. If I was a top 1% player, hobo with the gun, then I mean, I see your point. I definitely see your point. But I mean, I'm using pretty traditional teams. I'm using a Way of Eternity team. I'm using an engineer team, and I have a little bit of like a physical attacking team using, a couple of different heroes that I swap in and out. Very much lacking on mages on mobile as well. No secrets there. And the argument is more about how to clear the high-end stuff like Hydras and Osh. The Guild Wars and the Global Championship high-end stuff, it varies from player to player, from day to day, from team to team. So it doesn't really apply. I understand where you're coming from, but it doesn't really apply because the player that I face today has one lineup that I would be effective against or not. And then, I can spend 45 minutes discussing why my 3 teams did or did not work against that lineup. But we'd have to have the same conversation tomorrow. All the while I would be revealing where I am on mobile, and people would bother me. So, yeah, can't do it. Yeah, and also I don't want to. My mobile team is in contentions for, the Global Championship rankings, and I don't want people to be able to know ahead of time. Charlie, do you also use Kark as your main hero? No, I don't, actually. October Bright, I barely have leveled up Kark on mobile. Barely have leveled up Kark. Do I think Mojo will create another meta team? They would have to change his abilities pretty dramatically. The reason why he's so strong is because of this Hex ability. And the way that Osh fight is structured is that there's more than one enemy. Mojo excels when there's only one enemy, like versus Brog or Seymour or one of the bosses in the campaign, or a Hydra head. There's only a single target, whereas the Osh fight there's 3 to 5 targets. Right, so the Hex doesn't really build up damage that well. And if he dies before you can cast a second Hex on a new target, and if you don't land your Hex on Osh and you land it on a sphere randomly, because it is random, right? The Hex marks a random target. So I don't think Mojo will ever be good against Osh. He may be good against the new boss, whatever the new Guild Raid Phase 2 boss is. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I don't think they're going to make any big changes to him like they did with Lilith. They're not going to make him a tank. Although, him using his tambourine as a shield would be kind of funny. That'd be hilarious if they made him a tank. They won't. They're not going to make him a tank. It would be cool if, he got his Ascension skills. But I think what's going to end up happening is just some small tweaks to his equations. We're going to know everything about this in like 12 hours or like 18 hours. So it's a kind of a non-issue. Okay. Gordon says, should I get Celeste to Violet or Aurora? I like leveling up tanks first, Gordon. I like tanks first. I would say Aurora. How to build Corvus on mobile? I've leveled him up, but he keeps dying. Do I need Morgan with him? Morgan does provide a nice little team defense as well as heals to undead. I mean, if you're using Corvus against teams that kill him quickly, then yeah, you might need a second tank or Morgan to keep him alive. I'm hoping one day our guild runs into yours, Charlie, or Turo's, and the global championship should be won. Well, the thing is, Toons, is you wouldn't know it's me. My account on HeroWars Mobile, they don't even know it's me. I'm not even using. My name isn't my mobile account name isn't my name or Hero or Essential or anything. Only thing they change on Hex is getting target nearest instead of random. Maybe the Hex will trigger the boss with the max health. Ooh, the enemy with the most health. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Mojo tank. Don't they usually do the Ascension skills with the Brawl? They did give Lilith and Judge Ascension skills. That's a great point. Scut Duck, that's a fantastic point. They gave Judge his Ascension skills with the Brawl. And where is Lilith? They gave Lilith. So, okay, there we go. I would bet, due to history, I would bet that they're going to give Mojo his Ascension skills. Interesting. That's a good catch there, Sky Duck. I appreciate that. What's up, the Fabled? So what about Mojo? He's getting a no, NBR, he's getting a slight upgrade. He's getting stronger. We don't know what for yet. Charger for Martha. Do we need more energy potions on mobile? Oh, okay. The reason Charlie doesn't tell us what his other guild is because we would know how much roughly he spends, which is probably 10. No, I don't. Cloakmed, I don't spend on this game that much. I used to a lot, but only, like $50 a month, if that. I don't spend nearly as much as I used to. It's just not as fun. Like, you can rush to the end, but it's just not as fun. It's just not as fun for me. Lilith is a monster. A lot of people hate Lilith. You won't recognize his mobile account? Remy the Destroyer could be... Ooh, Remy the Destroyer. That'd be an awesome name for my mobile account. Remy the Destroyer. Right. Let's go. How to get soul stones for Eden? Great question. Jack Daniels, you get his soul stones out of the Titan summoning spheres at random. It's a very low chance. You also have a chance of getting his Soul Stones during the Riotous Growth event on all versions of the game. The Riotous Growth event. It's also different probably now that it's your job. Yeah. If anything, I should be spending more since it's my job. Harbinger is the new boss. While a lot of people have thought that the Harbinger was going to be our new boss, it would make sense. The Harbinger from the Great Storm event becomes the new guild raid boss. It would make sense. Like the actual body or the entity. Like we're just fighting like his limbs right now in the Great Storm event, right? We're not actually fighting the Harbinger. Did you notice that Astaroth was either knocked back or moved backwards in that guild raid fight? I did not see. I did not see. What's up, Marco? Welcome back. New Ascension skills. So what do you think his skills would be? Which 2 skills do you think are going to be modified? The Hex ability does more damage. His mark now hits all targets. That'd be kind of cool. 1 is always his ult. Yeah, are all the Ascension skills always the ultimate? I guess they are. Yeah, thinking through it, Artemis's ult is improved. Cleaver, Kai's ult. Yeah, they are always the ult. Okay, so aside from his ult, then, do we really want him to heal more? Like, do we really want that? Would that make him see more play if he healed for more? Excuse me. Maybe he's going to take Celeste's place. Maybe he takes Celeste's place. That'd be interesting. NA1DU says, for Ascension, what should be priority? For Kark teams, I mean, you can level up all. You can... In NA1, the resources that you get are all random, and all of the resources are separate. Unless you're speaking about the branch. If you're speaking about the branch, then... I mean, support, you get the most bang for your buck. Support, you get the most bang for your buck. But I'm leveling warrior because I'm trying to get my Kark. I'm trying to get my Kark maxed out, you know. I think support's the best. You don't really want to do tank because the tank choice doesn't really matter a ton. If you're not using Astaroth, then the tank choice doesn't matter because they're all, you know, inferior. Basically the same across the board. I don't know. I would say the support. I would say the support because it'll boost, you know, Isaac, Sebastian, Nebula, which are, you know, 3 of the heroes that you swap in and out. Maybe Mage. Maybe Mage to protect against high damage critical hit teams with Helios. That might be the play. I don't know. Good question, though. We already have a lot of secondary healers that aren't used. Maybe give him a cleanse as soon as he ults. Yeah, that kind of go against his nature, though. Does the Ascension skills are getting to heroes chronologically like the heroes? I don't think so, Monta. I don't think so. Let's see. I clicked right away. Lilith's second rank skill is her 4th skill. Okay. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting if he was, you know, healing a whole lot more, and, you know, people started using him in place of Celeste because of how fast Celeste charges Isaac. People have to start transitioning to Mojo instead. That'd be kind of a cool idea. Who knows? Who knows? Either boost up his hex ability when any hero allies use per damage, it doubles an effect, or second skill for extra healing, or any stats effect. Okay. Okay. Only half have clicked the like button. Good grief. Yeah, come on, guys. It takes 2 seconds. You know what it is? It's the clickbait title and thumbnail. People are upset at me for the clickbait title and thumbnail. I should have bought these buffs before I did all these fights, but, you know, here we are. Here we are. Let's see. So I'm not getting notified. Oh, I'm not subscribed anymore. That's weird. Okay. A lot of good Hero Wars videos came out over the last day or two, guys. By the way, if you guys aren't subscribed to Olympus, pretty high-end player. You know, King Astaroth, he's got really short videos, but they're interesting. Of course, Misty Catherine put out 2 videos. Celeste will always be a good hero. I haven't watched this one yet, and the Ishmael team one, I haven't watched that one either. When's the last time that Jay Fowl put out a video? Oh, he does live stream. He's live streaming. How did I miss? I haven't missed these. And J vs Hero Wars is kind of slowed down a little bit. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time after this watching some of Misty's videos. I'm behind a couple of videos on hers. He just hits live streams. I gotcha. If memory serves, Misty Catherine is Facebook Webnet Mole. Yep. The mobile YouTubers that I'm subscribed to, they don't publish that much. And so this is this is kind of an interesting topic that I feel like we talk about maybe once a month, maybe twice a month or so. I really would like to do more mobile content. I would love to do more mobile content, but they just don't have as much stuff. And the stuff that they do have seems to piss everybody off. We've got this great relationship with, you know, the community managers and everything on mobile, a better relationship than the Facebook and web players do. But for whatever reason, they just, since LoadRunner can't data mine any of their information, like basically nothing has been leaked from mobile. Just about everything that mobile has going for it, as far as events and changes and all of that, LoadRunner kind of doesn't get to it before it's, you know, it's leaked as a tease, or, you know, whatever, or a video gets released. Somebody asked me this morning why I don't do more mobile videos, why I don't do more mobile content. It's just because I do so much stuff. Like, I post so many videos that it just seems like I don't do as much. You know, if I just posted stuff when news happened, then overall I would be doing less content. This game is complicated. Jack, it gets better. It just gets better. The main thing that you need to keep in mind is, you know, find some heroes that you really like and stick to them. That's really the best thing you can do. You know, learn the heroes, learn how the heroes work with your other favorite heroes, and you'll be fine. I think you do too much mobile content since I'm a web player. No, I definitely my mobile videos just don't do well either. They just don't do well. Sudden Death makes really in-depth mobile videos with questionable language. Suggest him? Why would I suggest him if he has questionable language? I'll check him out. Timison. Adventure buffs decrease physical pure magic. Heath, whichever the boss you're going up against. Have you come across? No, I don't see much Mobo. No, there's almost no Mojo teams on my server. Although I bet you now with this rework, we'll start seeing a lot. See, some of the top players in the arena. Oh, Raven changed her name to Undeniable. Some of the top players in the arena, they're so good at this game, and they have so many heroes leveled up that they just swap around to different lineups. I don't think you need Mojo on defense, though. I don't think you do Mojo on defense. Maybe in... I can't tell you the last time I saw Mojo in Arena or Guild Wars. I see him a lot on mobile. He's very strong on mobile. Much stronger. Ooh, it's high noon. We want to attack a Shadows player, though. Ah, let's get this guy. Ooh. Hmm. Angerine, we don't know yet. Let me take a look. Let me see if anything has been leaked. Nothing new on the mobile Discord. Nothing since the 9th. I've had a busy morning. Haven't started playing the game yet. Keep it going. That's probably good enough. Probably good enough. All right, guys. Tomorrow's live stream is going to be at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Want to appreciate all of you for coming out, hanging out with me. I apologize for yesterday. Sometimes I just need a little me time, you know. We're going to have a fantastic Mojo live stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. That's 4 p.m. UTC. That's the official Facebook live stream, not mine. I'll be there. And then my live stream, of course, is at 8:30 p.m. That's 1:30 a.m. UTC. Maybe we'll get some kind of information about a Mojo, a mobile, a mobile event sometime in the next 12 hours as well. If and when we do, we'll talk about that in tomorrow's live stream also. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I apologize for the clickbait title and thumbnail, but, you know, you can't please everybody. And it is what it is. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.